True. Did you trust that Curry then?
I take pride in helping people. Oh, thanks. It's good for everyone to feel productive here and experience the game. And for my money, an NBA game is just a lot.
You have great fans. I like the family atmosphere.
Yes, management takes it very seriously and for the win.
Generally, good vibes.
Sure it is. If you do like the outside, it's fun.
Just make fries from scratch.
So much quicker than honestly, I'm not that great at
Feel that. Especially potatoes take time to process.
If you do make them, try soaking and
Yeah, flash fry, dry, and fry again. Get that crunchy outside while tender inside.
Alright, cut it out. I'm starting to get hungry. Now you get some more seasoning.
I have a new objective for us. I want to convince the GM to get us more draft picks.
And what are we aiming for?
Well, the international heavy draft is going to be spectacular. I know that you get the death stats, but you need a couple more cards to draw. So let me make a 5-point summary of why you need to in the next week.
I'm on it. Okay. Well, what the hell? I have to. I'll buy lunch?
People are always making me
Timberwolves fans, we still have a few tickets available for your Timberwolves home games this coming season. See the ticket booth for more information. Timberwolves fans, we hope you come and join us for the Timberwolves Mouse Game. The first 10,000 fans through the doors will receive this special giveaway. Check them out to school, to the office, or at home, don't get too live. Timberwolves fans, our promotional crush calendar giveaway is almost here. Come to the game and the first 10,000 fans in attendance will receive a crush calendar. Let's hear it from the NBA MVP.
Thank you.
A playoff battle in the West. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Thompson is out there with Whitehead, and it's Eason in at the 3 spot. And for Minnesota, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's MP in at the point. And we go courtside for the latest on MP and his incredible career.
Thank you, guys. As you know, he recently broke into the top 10 list for all-time three-pointers made. He is in awe of seeing his name on a list that includes the greatest shooters of all time. But no doubt about it, he has earned that spot. Back to you.
Indeed. Thank you. Time to send him out to the sideline for more on this spectacular season MP is putting together.
Thank you, guys. This year we've seen him pile up 50-point performances again and again, and he set a record doing it. He now has the most 50-point games in a single season. Another accolade for what's been a jaw-dropping season for him.
I mean, it's been breathtaking. Thank you. And at this stage of the postseason, having an explosive scorer like MP, well, Greg, that's priceless.
Yeah, coming into the playoffs, Kevin, with the NBA's points per game leader gives that team a ton of confidence.
Oh, boy, it looks like he was injured there.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long. Oh, wow, that was a dunk contest level jam right there.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Thompson looking for an opening. Can't hit the free throw line jump. Taking a look at Minnesota. They are clearly the favored team in this series, and I guarantee they got their sights set on a bigger prize than just getting through this round.
That can be dangerous, though. It's fine to focus on an overall goal, but a team can't get caught looking past any opponent in the playoffs.
With Whitehead following the basket by Julius Randle. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late, and it catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
There's Whitehead, and he banks in the layup.
And good pass right there from Smith Jr. His teammates appreciate that selflessness.
The Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. MP outside. And Randle throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Thompson. Pass to Şengün. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The shot by Thompson, no good. Minnesota leads by 4. MP finds Randle. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Randle's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Good effort by Randle to get up the floor and make himself available.
Pass to Whitehead. Bounce pass Smith. Şengün passes to Thompson. Now Easton. Here's Şengün. Guarded by Reed. Şengün inside. He's against Reed. Şengün no good. And MP throws it down.
Clearly, MP has been well coached already on how to support a fast break play.
It's trailed by 8. Pass to Whitehead. And here is Şengün. And it's off from 3-point range. Handle down low. Covered by Smith. And he makes that one.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Some changes for Minnesota. Santi Aldama's checked in from again. And Dillingham subbed in for Edwards. Here's Gordon. Pass to Shepard. Will it go? Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle. Kicks it out to MP. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. MP's got 10 points in the game. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Here's Shepard. To the basket by Minnesota.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepard brings to both ends of the floor.
Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Houston making a switch. Smith is checked in.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
MP kicks to Reed. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Pass to Smith. 3-pointer. The shot comes out. And so it's Minnesota in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're ready to get back into the act. Timberwolves leading by 19. Taking a look at the Rockets. We've got Shepard. Aaron Gordon out there with Jabari Smith. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5. Now here is Smith. Out to Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Shepard with the ball. 5 on the clock. Gordon with the screen for Shepard. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Aldama. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Memphis was simply terrific. He contributed 62 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios offer different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight. And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
In the corner, Smith with it. Off target from three-point range.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
And recognize the change of possession and got in front for the score. Randall just a step ahead on that one.
Well, picking up his second foul, he can still be aggressive, but has to be smart about it.
Edwards, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. And a switch here also for Houston. Eason's checked in. Here's Shepard. He's got 8. No good from the wing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
MP looking around. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Dare I say he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring numbers. Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
And stolen by MP. Nice move. No good on that one. Good D by Thompson. The Rockets shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively. Hits the three-point bomb. Smith's got 5 now.
He's got such a smooth release on catch-and-shoot jumpers. Smith is lethal off ball.
Here's MP. This one for 3. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Timberwolves on top, just dominating this one. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They've been locked in. I mean, locked in. They know what they want, and they know how to get it.
Kind of like Shaq at the barbecue.
Say, Diesel, what's your favorite dish at a cookout?
Cereal in a bowl.
At a barbecue?
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. Fellas, at this point in the series, what are you seeing from them?
They have been all business, showed up prepared, made the right moves, and gotten it done.
You can see it in their eyes, man. You know they're the better team out there tonight, and they see it. They're letting everyone else know it too.
Yeah, continuing to make a statement here, that's for sure. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
NBA playoffs, round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's MP in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Now the Timberwolves with it. Outside, Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Well, the thing about Reed, he can shoot it. He can drive it. He collects offensive rebounds. He can come at you in so many ways.
Now, here's Şengün. Here's Thompson. And the layup's good off the glass.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Reed in the post, working on Smith. Shot clock at 6. And here's MP for 3. Connects from three-point range. MP's got 29.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Inside. Here's Eason. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
The Rockets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Randall against Smith. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Reed finds MP. Pass to Edwards. Back to MP. Lets it go from and again for 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Thompson following the basket by MP. Some nice passing there by Houston. Drills the three-pointer.
And when you look at Şengün's assist numbers, he's already proven to be an elite passer for a big man.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
MP outside. Oh, he just jams it right over Şengün. Wow!
Oh, my goodness. MP tried to bring the house down.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Shepard's checked in for Whitehead. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. MP, that's for 2. And MP throws it down hard.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all
facility.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
And stolen by Dillingham. And now the Timberwolves on the break. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Smith trying to break loose. Nice shot by Thompson.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that.
Connects again from distance.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans won't ever forget.
That last three means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history.
And this is tremendous for MP. Hard to imagine another player having this kind of a night anytime soon.
Thompson outside. It's tipped.
And you hear this crowd. They know he just set the three-point single game playoff record.
Well, they've seen lots of stars over the years. But this guy, he has the most threes in a single game for their team. .30 seconds left in the third. Here's Shepherd. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reed's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Houston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Sensabaugh. Shot by Gordon. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big-time finish to the quarter.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves enjoying the kind of gigantic lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Smith is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Shepherd. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Sensabaugh in at the shooting guard position. Reed kicks to MP. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. On the wing, Gordon. Three-pointer. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's MP. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. MP's got 46 points. And there's the drive. And finished off by Shepherd.
And Shepherd is a solid decision maker. If there's an opening, he's going to take it.
Here's MP. Connects again.
And talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. This guy is clutch. Really left alone that time. 15 points for Reed Shepherd.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Again, what an avalanche. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Gordon. Second chance effort. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And here's MP for yet another bucket.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring.
And MP is putting on a show, taking this game over, showing he can raise his level in the playoffs. And I can't believe how many points he has. What a historic night for the franchise.
And he gets it to go.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Shannon's checked in.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
And stolen by MP. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And Reed has it in the corner. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Just 5 on the clock. The three from MP. And got it! Another basket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And here's the fast break.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Thompson. They can't stop the run with that one.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Timberwolves.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for him. On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Hits it from three-point range.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Stolen by Reed. A three from MP. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Here's Thompson. Reed with the rebound. MP, that's for two. Missed. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A pretty good feeling.
Keep attention on the action and to remind them to have can open to deflect any ball that goes sideways.
I will remember to do that next time.
Heads up.
And then I realized my key was inside the backpack. Wait, what do I do? Wait, the backpack that's now sitting on the step right down? Yes. While you're locked inside the house? Yes. How'd you get out? Fishing pole. That's when I'm nervous that you should get that backpack mounted. Okay, I'm good. Oh, that's a shame about the brain fight. Like a G-League fight. Yep, as a means of getting better at room. Still having a game tournament this weekend?
We are. Oh, I love games. You play Tuesday? All the time. I'll bring you.
We send some speed. Oh, you're in?
And I'll bring you working.
Wait, no need.
It's all plastic.
Yeah, paper, cardboard, paper, compost.
Tough, but fair. I can do that, okay?
Conditioning is something I'd like to focus on this week. Seen a little wear on the car? I don't want fatigue to be an issue, but the issue may be not pushing hard enough regularly, too. What's the solution? I want to work on Sam. I can drop some machines for that. I'll start penciling in some drills and order them accordingly. So then we finish up lunch and a nice little walk in our park. Sounds like a lovely weekend. What'd you have for lunch? Egg Benedict. Ooh, I love good egg Benedict. I'm a pancake man. You're not going to the right places if the pancakes are substantial enough. I'll send you some restaurant recommendations.
I'll buy lunch.
That'd be good.
Good time. Sounds like a bluff. Hey, got any plans this weekend?
Y'all up for some pickleball this weekend?
I've never been to the taco store. It's not like you're getting physical anyway. What do you mean? I'm a mean rebounder.
3 rebounds in 4 games does not make you a rebounder.
Yeah, I don't miss anyway, so yeah, I don't know. Heavy work. You're so arrogant that sometimes I want to play with your back. That's what you do right.
I take pride in helping people. Oh, Sam. It's important for everyone to feel protected here and included. And for my money and...
Breakfast burrito. Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, but we got food already at home.
Yeah, but those leftovers are old.
Well, no, I brought them home yesterday, I think, right?
From the same place?
Yeah. Favorite.
Round 1 continues with a refreshing surge. The Timberwolves come in off a critical game.
Both teams taking the temperature of this series and taking a look at Minnesota. And in Game 1, they handled their business at home. This team is hoping to go up 2-0 and take control of the series.
You know, I really think Game 2s are just so important. A 2-0 lead isn't insurmountable. However, a vast majority of the time, the team up 2-0 advances.
Here are the starters for Houston. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Whitehead in at the shooting guard position.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than that.
Oh,
Oh, sweet move. And the layup is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Drops in the three. The amount of players that you could make an argument for having a better career than MP can be counted on one hand. He is on the fringe from being in the conversation for the GOAT.
Yeah, any ring or MVP he gets from here on out might be enough to push him into that elite group. Even if that doesn't happen, though, MP is undeniably one of the best to ever do it. What a career he's had.
Unloads from 13. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
No hesitation from the big man, Randall. I mean, this is how confident of a shooter he is.
Back to Thompson. No luck on that one. McDaniels with some nice D. Edwards against Eason. Edwards, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Count that one.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Thompson passes to Smith. They double it with MP. Houston working the ball around. Back to Eason. Pass to Thompson. Launches a three. Knocks down the triple. Thompson's got 5 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
MP against Thompson. MP shot is off. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Whitehead passes to Eason. Smith outside. Shot on the wing. And it's Houston scoring again.
Look, there's not much that the big fella can't do on the court. Jabari can put the ball in the bucket.
Here's MP. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor. And MP again claiming all NBA accolades. That's the 3rd time for him. Quite the resume he's putting together.
Yeah, clearly MP isn't the type of player to stop working hard once he's reached the top. He's put in the hours, and it's difficult to find a player who is as dedicated to improving their game as MP is.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Some changes for Minnesota. Aldama comes in for Randall. And Dillingham subbed in for McDaniels. Aaron Gordon's checked in for the Rockets. Shepard comes in for Whitehead. Here's Shepard. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
And Shepard is a guy who plays below the rim, but he's got excellent touch inside.
MP looking around. Takes it inside. And he goes with the big dunk right over Alperen Sengun.
What did he just do? MP showing some insane athleticism.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Thompson passes to Sengun. Back to Thompson. Pass to Shepard. Takes a three. Minnesota with a rebound.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Randall, he's checked in for Minnesota. Branham comes in for Anthony Edwards. And then for Houston, Clint Capella comes in for Sengun. And it's Smith in for Eason. And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Houston shooting their first free throw of the night. And the free throw, no good.
Yeah, when I watch Reed Shepard play, I'm sometimes reminded of John Stockton. The type of handle and the way he goes to the cup, quicker and more athletic than he appears. You know, I know that's big shoes to fill, but I just like the similarities and the intensity.
Here's Shepard, covered by MP. And there's Shepard. That one's good on the assist by Capella. Shepard's got 7. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's MP from outside. Capella with a rebound. The Rockets have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Thompson outside. Over Dillingham. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Get the basket off in time or not.
And, of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
And so it's MP making things happen for Minnesota. He was... Changes for Minnesota. McDaniels is checked in for Shannon, and MP subbed in for Branham. And then for Houston, Whitehead comes in for Capella, and it's Amin Thompson in for Sensabaugh. So the Houston 5 right now. They've got Aaron Gordon. Shepard is out there with Thompson. Then it's Jabari Smith, and it's Whitehead in at the 3, the small forward.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Gordon. This one for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He dropped 69 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And it's good. 2 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Thompson. Randall pulls down the boards.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Here's MP. Can't hit that one. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Shepard. 7 points in the game. To the right side. Randall with a steal. On the wing, MP. Oh, another miss by MP.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Pass to Thompson. Into the lane. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed comes in for Aldama, and it's Anthony Edwards in for Dillingham. And then for Houston, Alper and Şengün's checked in for Gordon, and Tari Eason subbed in for Shepard. Thompson left side, drives to the hoop, lays it up and banks it in. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Back to MP for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for that.
Thompson, and there it is for him. Thompson's got 11 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Reed, good. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson goes in. Smith outside. Thompson in the post. MP's there. On the wing, MP. That'll count. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Well, they've got this crowd on the edge of their seats. It's been one heck of a game. And if they continue to play well, they're
seeing how things are shaking. And that's a wrap on.
Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. MP is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Reed in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Hard to score with MP right in your shirt.
No good on the quick 3. Three-pointer. The long-range hit from MP.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Up top, Thompson. Over MP. That's short off the rim.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Randall, a screen on Thompson. MP, the pass to Reed. MP outside. Clock at 6. Ooh, Thompson with the block. Pass to Şengün. Three-pointer. Houston with another miss.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
MP outside. Nifty move. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Amin Thompson.
Sheer effort from the young MP in close.
And both free throws good for MP. 90 seconds into the second half now. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Oh, forget about those 3-point shots. Jabari dunked. They're just a little bit easier.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here's MP. 33 points for him. Thompson with the block. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. MP outside. Shot clock at 6.
Okay, let's just